soon. So let's see. Project Gestalt Report 1, March 12, 2014. The proliferation of the white chlorination syndrome that emerged in 2003, alongside the appearance of the giant and dragon, has continued unabated, and outbreaks are now being observed on a global scale. Despite being researched in laboratories across the world, not only have there been no breakthroughs in the development of a vaccine to prevent infection, we have yet to ascertain how the event spreads. However, many technological breakthroughs have been made as a result of research conducted on the mesoparticle that was discovered at the same time. So the mesoparticle is the magic particle that came from the dragon's body. We are confident that the technology that enables the separation of the soul from the body and the independent preservation of both will be the final defense against the unprecedented threat to humanity we now face. Now the project has passed from preparation to the main implementation phase, given the official name Project Gestalt. So they used magic from another world to try to save humanity. Very smart. April 4, 2015. Process in opposition of the spiritual preservation method that was disclosed at Level 1 information related to Project Gestalt have sprung in all areas. The committee continues to receive formal complaints from research team regarding the collection of biased data as a result of Gestalt process being conducted on the sick and elderly. So they're using sick and elder people as subjects. Nice. The number of civilians have undergone Gestalt process remains at 4. A public relations department will be established in order to better control information and improve our image. We'll also consider rescheduling the project itself if such actions deemed necessary. So when they say undergone Gestalt process, it means they become shadows. Summary. August 23, 2025. Receive a report from the laboratory indicating the basic technology of the replicant system is expected to be completed by the end of August. Verification of its safety, along with clinical trials, will be conducted from September through November. A report will be submitted to the Prime Minister indicating the completion of the replicant system will represent a tremendous leap forward in the Project Gestalt. This report will be handed to the Public Relations Department. So the replicant system is what creates the bodies that technically don't have souls, but it doesn't work. They do have souls. September 24, 2026. A report has been submitted to the Prime Minister regarding the ramping weapons incident that occurred in National Arms Laboratory in June. Though the laboratory's budget and located human resources are expected to see significant cuts, a team of staffers will continue massive research under the umbrella Project Gestalt. Records of human experimentation conducted with Maso are scheduled to be disclosed to concerned parties separately as Level 6 last site information. I think this is about Emil. They were using Emil and other kids to try and make a weapon using magic. So I think this is talking about Emil. I'm not sure. Right. Okay, so this is 2033, May 5th, 2033. Through the use of Maso technology related to multidimensional worlds, 13 activation systems have been completed, including Grimoire Noir. We have also confirmed these systems can be used to return Gestalts to the replicant forms once the white chlorination syndrome is fully eliminated. Work necessary for this system will be continued by the Grimoire Noir project workgroup. Right, so the books Grimoire Noir and Grimoire West, and I think there was another book, it was Grimoire Scarlet or something? Crimson? They were supposed to activate and shove the souls of the Gestalts back into the replicant bodies. That didn't work also. Oh well. April 1st, 2044. Today's committee meeting has been cancelled due to the absence of majority of members. Contact network for urgent absences to be confirmed at a later date. Yeah, I guess things weren't going so good. January 3rd, 2045. It has been decided that the United Nations will launch a full-scale investigation and infiltration operation in order to determine the cause of the massive legion outbreak in the Tokyo area. Details regarding the process of Project Gestalt are to be shared as part of the effort. Two will insist that any information which leaves this country must be first thoroughly verified to the committee. In particular, information regarding the relapses, named tentative, must be kept in the strictest confidence. So relapses is when the shadows completely lost their minds and became aggressive. And the Legion, I'm not sure where the Legion thing happens. I don't know if it's on the Drakengard or some kind of alternative media. But here's what's happening. So the giant and the dragon came to this world, and they killed each other. The giant became a giant statue of salt, and the wind blew away the salt, and everyone who breathed salt from the air became infected with the white chlorination syndrome. And then they are given a choice inside their heads: either join the Legion, in which case they become, well, their eyes turn red, their bodies turn black, and they become just basically mindless drone fighting for the red eye, or reject that and become a statue of salt yourself. Apparently about half of them joined the Legion and half of them became a statue of salt. So that's how the white chlorination works, and they are trying to stop this. And at the same time that they're trying to fight the Legion, that is everyone who joined the Legion. So they're fucked. They're very fucked. Alright, Project Gestalt Report 8. As Project Gestalt undergoes approval in cultures across the world, we recognize that there have been imperfections in how information has been regulated with regards to civilians. Until the safety of the final system has been verified, all information related to this matter is subject to Level 4 classification. As such, its relation to the Ministry of Health and Welfare's life rehabilitation program must be strictly confidential. So they were getting people who were in rehabilitation and using them as subjects. Great. Furthermore, we ask that the following information be sent to all personnel and organizations immediately. Clauses regarding compensation in the event of information leaks are to be added in contracts with all partners companies. In the event of an information leak, ascertaining the source should be company's top priority. Refer to the countermeasures C for information on how to handle leaked information, as well as the individuals who disclosed it. They're probably gonna be dead, or locked up for whatever, or become a subject. Who knows? I wish we could see this countermeasures to see what it's like. Alright, September 27, 2054. The discovery and development of the original has contributed greatly to the stabilization project Gestalt. Long-term management of the original will be handled by the handling organization. As per the management and above, our authority regarding cryogenic plans for the lapse in Iona is to be transferred to handling organization. To the original, Nier, or the Shadow Lord, is the first one who managed to go through the Gestalt process by touching the book without losing his mind and becoming a shadow. And then Iona followed him, and she kinda started becoming a shadow, but they froze her so she wouldn't, in order to force the Shadow Lord to work with them instead of just killing everyone, I guess. We have received troubling reports from multiple administration zones that the replicants have started to behave as if they have developed a sense of self. It is currently under investigation what implications this might have for Project Gestalt as a whole, as other disclosable might have been already directed to the administration sooner. They have been omitted here. Alright, so this is 2054, and then the next report is 2764. So 700 years later, after the original, the replicants started gaining consciousness. So I guess the project went for too long. If they managed to have finished this earlier, maybe it wouldn't have failed. December 31, 3361, so 600 years after this one. Due to the relapse of the original Gestalt, units in preservation are relapsing at an accelerated rate. The process of recording their bodies and gathering their DNA continues, but progress is poor. New countermeasures in development intended to serve as replacement to Project Gestalt are scheduled to be transferred to the Next Generation Preservation Project Preparation Committee. As for this report, it will serve as the final record of both Gestalt and Committee. For information about development plans from new Android models and refinement of existing models, please refer to the attached sheet. Furthermore, we received approval to consider disposal of Davila and Popola observer models at this time, at a later date. Oh, poor best girls. So, when Near Replicant fought Near Original, which was the Shadow Lord, he killed the Shadow Lord, and because of that, all other shadows in the world start relapsing. And when that happened, all the replicants start going with the Black Scroll and eventually dying. In like 300-ish years, all humanity died. And I don't know who's the committee. I don't know who is writing these reports, but apparently they can control Android production. I'm pretty sure they are androids themselves, but we never really get to know who is doing all this. Like, who did this to Devil and Popola? Who created Yorha? We never get the actual answer. So that's it. That's our project Gestalt from start to end. Kinda sad.